Hi. Say hi. Look. No. Yeah, is that you? Is that you? We're going to start doing some of these and see what answers and what questions we need to answer. Okay? Alright, here we go. Number 1 is, do you feel like your family is complete or would you like another bub later down the track? I have 2 boys and I want another bub, but partner reckons 2 is enough. We're complete. We're done, like, so done. We're going to go get Nolan to the doctor and get yeah, no more babies for us. No more. But I don't know, I think you just know. And if you know, then that's good. I've heard a lot of people saying that they thought they knew and then later on it didn't really work out and they had another one. So don't snip the dick if you don't know. Next one. Where in Australia do you live? How old was Indy when Ivy was born? I live in New South Wales, Central Coast. Yeah! I have lived here my whole entire life and I have complained my whole entire life about wanting to move. And then I think of all these places I want to move to and I don't. I put a towel under his chest, getting on the floor with him, over my legs, toys, on the mirror on the floor, iPad. I'm just out of ideas. He's 12 weeks tomorrow. Do you know what? All of my kids hated tummy time. Hated it. They would scream and scream and scream all the time. And they hated it. I think it was about 4 months old they started to accept it, I guess. My sister's baby hates tummy time. And my kids hate a tummy time. I think they just do it when they can. And to be honest, who wants to be stuck on their stomach and they can't do anything? They can barely lift their head. So, yes. Just whenever they're ready. Just keep doing it. Keep trying. And one day, it'll just click and they'll like it. How did the Botox go? I haven't got it yet. Okay. I haven't got it yet, but I am planning on getting it. I'm not going to hide it. I want to get it on my sides there. I think it's $200 nearly to get it done. There's probably a lot that needs to be done. And yeah, so I will get it. How did you get Indy to start eating solid, unmashed food without her choking on it? I've actually written a blog about that and I will post that for everyone to read who wants to read. However, I'm not a professional, so you have to take your own advice. Like, not your own advice, sorry. You have to get a professional's advice and just what I've done is just a guideline to what I've done. She started eating full-on food when she was probably about 6.5 months. She doesn't like being fed anything unmashed now. So it's frustrating because you don't know what goes in. So she mostly relies on bottles still, but it's better than the fights and the screams that come from trying to get her to eat puree. Do I offer opportunities to collaborate or learn the ropes in blogging world? I've written a blog about how to do blogging. It's pretty good. It's pretty easy once you do it. I don't know the secrets of the trade. I don't know certain things about it. It's pretty much just potluck. Everyone has blogs out there. There's so many. So if you're passionate about it and you really want to do it, you'll go well. What's this one? Does Indy sleep through her naps or does she wake and you have to put her back? Indy is by far my worst sleeper in the world. She will sleep through a nap sometimes. See, she's flipping herself now. She's only just woken up and she's already grumpy. Sorry. She will sleep through her naps, but she doesn't sleep through the night. Alright, so the rest of the questions. What nappies do I use? I use whatever's on special. I used to be a nappy whore, I would say, and I'd only buy Huggies, which I don't know if you have Huggies where you are, but they were like the top-notch nappies. And now I figure they all just catch the same shit and pee. So at the moment, I've got Baby Love. Next week, I might have Huggies again. The week after that, I might have Snugglers. It's whatever's on special. What time do my kids go to bed? My kids have the 7 o'clock bus. I know some people laugh. Some people think I'm a sleep Nazi, but if my kids don't get enough sleep, they're fucking terrible. Like, they're really horrible. So Aiden won't really go to sleep at 7 o'clock. He can go read for a half hour, an hour. But at the moment, Aiden and Ivy are sharing a room because Indy was waking up during the night, which was waking Ivy up during the night. and she wouldn't go back to sleep. So they go to bed about 7:30ish. Indy goes to bed about 6:30, and yes, that's how it's been. How to start a blog. I kind of answered before. I've already written a blog about that, so have a read, look through it. Why isn't Aiden on my social media? Oh, do you know how many times I get asked this? And I'm glad someone did ask me it, don't get me wrong. But Aiden is nearly 10 years old, and to be quite honest, he doesn't want to. He doesn't want to. It's not because he's not cute or I've got favourites, or I've had someone say to someone I know, oh, did she get her child taken off her? Is Aiden gone to docs, or is Aiden gone to a father's now? Or, God, I feel sorry for Aiden, or poor Aiden and poor this. You know what? You have no idea. No idea. He does not want to be on here, so he doesn't go on here. What he does want and what he lets me put on is stuff that we've spoken about. So I've put on videos and photos of him that he has agreed that are okay, because he decided to give the name out to his friends and he thinks it's embarrassing that he's on Mummy's Instagram page. Mind you, I don't let him have Instagram, so I don't know how his friends have it. Anyway, how often do we have Aiden? We have Aiden Monday to Friday, and then his dad has him once a fortnight, Friday night, Saturday night, Sunday night. Oh, not Sunday night, sorry. Friday night, Saturday night, and bring him home Sunday. And that is purely because his dad lives 45 minutes away. So when his dad moves up a bit closer, he can be a few extra nights in there. It's not a strict routine. It's just what works for us. So if he can't have him one weekend, we'll have him that extra weekend, and vice versa. How long have I been with Nolan? I've been with Nolan for 7 years now. When I first met Nolan, right, he told me he was 21, and he wasn't. He was 19. And it wasn't until I figured out he was 19 that I was like, what? Because I was 22 at the time. I was 22 with a 3-year-old, and I met a 19-year-old who had no idea about children. He was still out partying and enjoying his single player lifestyle, I guess, and I came in and I was just a straighty 180, and I kind of said, you know, there's certain things I didn't agree on, there were certain things that I didn't accept to be around, but I was pretty straightforward, and he decided that we were worth it. Yay, 7 years on and married. Will I ever go back to nursing? Yes, maybe. I don't know. One day. I want to. I loved nursing. I love the neuro nursing. I love people coming in that have just had strokes, and you do your best and you work hard to get that person back to where you can, which doesn't always work like that. So it's been, no, there's been quite a few really scary, sad times in there. What were you girls going to be called if they were boys? I don't remember what Ivy was going to be called, but I remember Indy was going to be Opie. We just loved that name, Opie. When did your kids stop day sleeps? Ivy decided to stop herself at 18 months, not through my advisory. Is that the right word? I didn't want her to. Apparently she was ready. How much did your babies weigh? Aiden was 9.5 pounds, and he was my natural birth. And Ivy was 7'11", and I only remember that because of the petrol station. And Indy was 8'2", and that's because I just remember that because she was just fresher, I guess. Where am I up to? Did I finish year 12? Yes, I did at Narara Valley High School. I sat my HSC and then got a letter to say that I didn't actually qualify for my HSC because I think I had 9 units or 11 units. I don't know. It was something about units, and I was 1 unit short from getting my HSC. So I just wasted 2 years of my life. How did I go my job interview? My job interview is something that I can't really discuss. Once I know, I will let you know, but it's something for the modern mama. So, yeah, opportunities. Do you get hate? Yes, a lot. I get hate because my child's rolly. I get hate because my child's bottle fed. I get hate because I'm immunised. I get hate now because I want to get myself and Nolan vaccinated, not vaccinated, but a flu shot. I get hate from anything really. I think I'm just a bigger target for a person on a bad day. So go figure. And in saying that, I've scrolled and mulled before myself, so I can't throw stones in a glass house. Just block and delete. Have I been overseas? Yes, I've been to Thailand twice and Fiji. You have to go to Thailand. Oh, I love Thailand. Woo-hoo. If it wasn't a 9-hour flight, I'd take my kids there, but I just don't want to do 9 hours. I haven't been to Bali yet. It doesn't really get me. I think Bali belly scares the shit out of me. So, no, I haven't been. Do I get sent stuff? Yes. I get sent clothing. I get sent bibs, headbands, high chairs, some toys, bits and bobs and pieces. Usually I just have to hashtag or tag them, and then that's fine. Do I hashtag and tag and try and sell you stuff that I wouldn't want? No. If it's something that I don't like, I have been known to write an email to say, I don't like this and I'm not advertising it. Please supply a repaid envelope and I'll send it back, or rah. What's your kid's favourite food? Aiden is burritos. Ivy is pizza. Indy is anything. Do my children do activities? Aiden does football. He used to do swimming. Ivy does swimming and she used to do gymnastics. Ivy will go back to gymnastics and Aiden will start nippers next season. What does Aiden call Nolan? He calls Nolan Dad. He used to call him Nolan, and then the time came when we were having Ivy, and then Aiden brought it up to see if he could, it was never forced on me, if he could call Nolan Dad. And then Ryan spoke to Nolan about it, and he just said, do it, you're his dad as well. So Aiden's got Nolan as his dad and Ryan as his daddy, but he just calls him Dad. He doesn't know any different. He doesn't remember a time without Nolan in his life. And that's it. If I didn't answer any, sorry. If you did, I did get quite a few that were very similar questions, so I kind of just mixed them all in one. It was hard to do with Snapchat-wise, but because you would get it, and then as soon as you kind of get out of them, most of them delete, so I had to write most of them down. Yeah, that's good. Thanks, guys. Bye.